love, we are one. One big family. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one. One big family. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holding ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holding ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us make a mind of who we come to be. We are love, we are one. One big family. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 yeah.
Woo, 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 woo. All right, I want to ask a question. What's wrong with those seats right there in the center? Just saying, you know, it looks a little odd. All right, well, welcome everybody to the Center for Spiritual Living in Colorado Springs. I am glad that you are here today, coming together in this sanctuary to celebrate the life of God as each and every one of us. That's what we do when we come together here at the center. And so I am grateful that you are here today. I know that there are other distractions going on early in the afternoon today, but I'm glad that you're here this morning to prepare yourself for what's going to happen later on this afternoon. So is there anyone who is here for the very first time today that's willing to raise their hand in acknowledgement of this? I see a lot of familiar faces in the audience. All right, and I'm not sure I see too many kiddos this morning. Are there any kiddos in the audience this morning? All right, Em, let's have Em stand so that we can pray her in. And our teachers today are Bettina and Lauren, but let's bless all the children. We bless all the children in our community and the world. We love all the children. We know the truth of who they are. All children are expressions of God, and we are grateful to have children in our lives, and so it is. All right, so now I'm going to invite y'all to stand up, greet each other, and move forward.
to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. In this moment, in this place, I remember who I am, letting fear and worry fall away from me. I open my eyes and see there is only love. There is only love. There's a love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only love. When I lose myself, when it seems I've lost my way, then I go inside and I quiet my mind. I can hear Spirit gently say, there is only love. There is only love. There's a love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only love. There is only love. There is only love. There is only love. There's a love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only
Words of inspiration today come first from Lydia Lynn Haupt. Truth and fact are not synonymous. Science gives us the essential realm of fact, more significant than ever in this time of health and climate causes. Yet a poem, a myth, a moment of apprehension may be entirely true while not being scientifically factual. And by Cheryl Richardson. If you want to live an authentic, meaningful life, you need to master the art of disappointing and upsetting others, hurting feelings, and living with that reality that some people just won't like you. It may not be easy, but it's essential if you want your life to live and reflect your deepest desires, values, and needs. And from our founder, Dr. Ernest Holmes, from Can We Talk to God? But the person who goes deeply into their own nature will find that God speaks in a language more subtle than the human language, without a tongue, in that universal language of spiritual, emotional, which is instinctive in humanity, and held in common by all civilization, by all creation, by all people who have lived the universal language of emotion, sense, feeling, intuition, instinct. Sometimes we call it conscious, sometimes we call it a hunch, sometimes we call it a vision, a dream. It makes no difference what we call it. It's a direct revelation of omniscience. I knew I'd say that one wrong. And through us. Please pray with me. Please play with me. Oh, as we close our eyes and just allow ourselves to be present to whatever it is that's within us, knowing that divine power and presence of God is in, through, and as all people, all things. For God is in the beauty of nature, in the wind that blows, in the leaves that continue to fall, in the beauty of children, in the beauty of all present. It's all good and it is all God. And it is in this goodness of God that I know I am a beautiful, unique expression of God, as are we all, expressing God in form with that individualized expression that we are. Each of us come to the table to bring who we are, how we are, and what we are. And it is in this place of connection that I feel so grateful for the opportunity to be up here and to pray in this service, as I am grateful for all the volunteers, the ushers, the greeters, our office staff, our musicians, as they play and sing in harmony with that beautiful voice of God. Lord, I give thanks for all people everywhere. And knowing that the energy in this celebration hall, this sanctuary, this place we call CSLCS, is alive and vibrant, as it is throughout our community and the world. And right now I bless Reverend Sally as she allows herself to be the vessel of words spoken today. Exuberant, questioning, fact, truth, opinion. So listen to what it is we've all come to hear, knowing that we walk away with the goodness that we need. So I give thanks for this beautiful day, for all who are present and all who are online. And I lovingly release these words into the ever active law of mind, knowing what has been spoken is already so. And we ground this by saying together, and so it is.
Ain't got a soapbox I can stand upon, but God gave me a stage, a guitar, and a song. My daddy told me, son, don't you get involved in politics, religion, other people's quarrels. I'll paint a picture, let me set the scene. You know, I believe children will know what it means. So I'll pass on things the family tell to me, just love and understanding, positivity. We can change this whole world with a piano, grab a bass, some guitar, grab a beat, and away we go. I'm not the boy with a one-man show. No university, no degree, but Lord knows everybody's talking about exponential growth and the stock market crashing and their portfolios. Well, I'll be standing here with a song that I wrote, singing love can change the world in a moment. But what do I know? Love can change the world in a moment. But what do I know? Love can change the world in a moment. The revolution's coming, it's a minute away. I saw people marching in the streets today. Well, we're all made up of love and hate, but both of them are balanced on a razor blade. I'll paint the picture, let me set the scene. You know, I'm all for people following their dreams. Just remember, life is more than fitting in your jeans. It's love and understanding, positivity. We can change this whole world with a piano, grab a bass, some guitar, and a beat and away we go. I'm just a boy with a one-man show. No university, no degree, but God knows everybody's talking about exponential growth and the stock market crashing and their portfolio. But I'll be standing here with a song that I wrote, singing love can change the world in a moment. What do I know? Love can change the world in a moment. What do I know? Love can change the world in a moment. I'll paint a picture, let me set the scene. You know the future's in the hands of you and me. So let's all get together, we can all be free. Just love and understanding, positivity. We can change this whole world with a piano. Have a bass on the guitar, have a beat and away we go. I'm just a boy with a one-man show. No university, no degree, but Lord knows everybody's talking about exponential growth and the stock market crashing. Portfolios, but I'll be standing here with a song that I wrote, saying love can change the world in a moment. But what do I know? Love can change the world in a moment. What do we know? Love can change the world in a moment. That's what I know.
Augustine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ken, Teddy, Mark, and Rob. And back in production there, we've got Joe and Mackenzie, I believe. It's hard to see them way back there. And Evelyn. Thank you, thank you. And this morning, we've got Connie as our practitioner on platform. So let's give her some love as well. Oh my goodness. So, opinions. Facts and truth. These words, they've been in the news a lot lately, and they have been on the top of my mind. What was it that Cheryl Richardson said? Let's see. It may not be easy, but it's essential if you want your life to reflect your deepest desires and values to live authentically. Not everybody's going to like you. I'm living that. And that's okay. That's why I'm here. And today, through this talk, I want to invite you to consider where opinions have shaped what you've treated as facts, and how both opinions and facts relate to the deeper spiritual truths that we come together to learn about. This is the deep spiritual truth of your being that I'm calling forth today. So, as you know, Dave and I have been on vacation. And it was a little tough coming back into reality, the little r, reality, because we have spent some time on a vacation doing what we love to do, which is a road trip. And we have gone and explored Colorado and Arizona and New Mexico. And during this road trip, we listened to Neville Goddard. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he is one of my favorite teachers. And we were listening to his essay, The Power of Awareness. And in this essay, Neville reminds us that I am is the foundation of everything. It's the self-definition of God. It's the permanent center of consciousness that never leaves us, no matter the opinions or the experiences that we move through. So I'm going to invite us this morning to begin our service by grounding ourselves in truth. So I'm inviting you to settle into your chairs. If you're comfortable, I invite you to close your eyes. And as you do so, I invite you to simply pay attention to your breath as it moves in and out of your heart space. And with your awareness focused on your heart space, affirm quietly to yourself, I am. I am. I am. This awareness that you are is truth. Your I am awareness is the unconditioned truth of who and what you are. I invite you to return your awareness to this room. Open your eyes if you've closed them. Every day, we can begin with the spiritual practice, the ritual of starting our day with that meditation. When you awake, allow yourself to close your eyes, focus within your heart space, and repeat to yourself, I am. I am, I am. Raising that awareness within yourself, solidifying yourself in the truth before you get out of bed will guarantee that your day will progress much better than it might if you wake up with the litany of the running tape of other people's opinions, your own opinions. Yeah. So I invite you to make that your daily vacation into truth. Now, I was wondering what Ernest Holmes might have said about this particular essay, and as I reflected on that, I think that what he would say is that this awareness that we're developing as we do this kind of a meditation, it is the power for good in the universe, greater than we are, that we can use. And Ernest continuously urged us to remain open at the top, open to new insight, open to new understanding and new revelations. And he invited us, maybe not in so many words, but he invited us to not get stuck on opinions or even fixed on facts. You know, in times like these, when information, misinformation, and opinion tend to blend together, right? And our spiritual practices at this time, they are so crucial for each of us. They're essential. So what are these spiritual practices? Oneness, recognizing that we all come from the one source. Wholeness, recognizing that each and every one of us in our individualized expressions is whole, perfect, and complete. There's nothing missing, nothing to be added, nothing extra that needs to be taken away. We are whole. And each and every one of us is a unique expression of the one life. That's the joy, that's the beauty of creativity as it expresses through each of us. And speaking of creativity, we are the creative process expressed. Yeah. So our simple practice that we did this morning together of breathing into this I am awareness, it anchors us in this truth so that we can navigate this world of misinformation and information and opinions and facts and with clarity and also with compassion for ourselves and for each other. Now, many of you know my 4 favorite words when they're strung together are once upon a time, right? And yet the stories that we tell, even the ones that we tell ourselves about ourselves, yeah, they aren't always based on fact. Some are inherited opinions that we accepted long before we knew how to discern truth. And sometimes the opinions that we hold about ourselves are the furthest from the truth. Yes? Yeah. So let's clarify what I'm talking about here. We'll start with an opinion. What is an opinion? Well, an opinion is a personal belief. It's a viewpoint. It's a judgment that is subjective. And opinions can vary from person to person. Opinions are shaped by individual experiences and emotions and perspectives, and they do not require objective evidence to be valid for the person holding them. An example is, I believe that classical music is the most soothing. Or another example might be, I am not creative. It's an opinion. Fact. What is a fact? A fact is something that's observable and verifiable. It's an objective statement that is supported by evidence and can be verified as true or false. Facts are based on empirical data and observation. And while they are considered to be true based on current knowledge, they may be subject to change with new information or discoveries. Now, examples here, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius at sea level. Or another example, a fact is that I love to create objects with paint, yarn, and beads. Yes, it's a fact. Truth. What is truth? Truth, spiritual truth, is eternal, unchanging, and foundational. Truth is the immutable spiritual principles that we believe are universally valid, unchanging, regardless of circumstances or even new information. These truths often form the foundation of our spiritual or philosophical beliefs. They are considered eternal and absolute, no matter who uses them. Now, while spiritual truths, they do not change, our relationship to them, our understanding of them, and our own perspective for how the world works as a result of them, that may shift as we grow and evolve. That's why our classes, the ways that we come together in community here in this spiritual community, the workshops that we put on, that's why they are so important, because they give us this opportunity to reevaluate what is our position, how do we stand with this idea of truth. So, in a world where the average person consumes more information than in any other generation, it's said 34 gigabytes of data a day, discernment becomes a necessity. And we need to realize that not every voice is a voice of authority. Not every message deserves embodiment. We must continually ask, is it opinion? Is it a fact? Does it align with truth? Ernest Holmes encouraged us to keep our minds open at the top for a new influx of wisdom. That means allowing ourselves to unlearn old opinions, update outdated facts, and continually realign with truth. And we also get to choose the stories that we tell ourselves, each other, our community. Here's one story about our center that is true. Once upon a time, there was a spiritual community, vibrant, loving, and alive. It was a place where people gathered to grow, to serve, and to remember the truth of who they are. The center moved through seasons of joy and challenges, loss and renewal. People came and people went. Leaders transitioned. Hearts were stretched and tested. Through every change, one truth remained. There is a power for good in the universe, greater than you are, and you can use it. Change asks us to stay open. It asks us to release old stories, soften opinions, choose love over division. And when a community is reborn, it looks forward with faith, not backward with blame. Healing comes not from choosing sides, but from choosing love. The next chapter of this community, it isn't written by any one person, but all of us together, discerning the facts, releasing opinions, standing firmly in truth. This week, your call to action is to let spiritual truth guide your understanding, your conversations, and your choices. Stay open at the top. Reconnect daily to your I am awareness. Examine what you believe and why. Our affirmation for this week is, I value the clarity that comes from distinguishing between truth, facts, and opinions. You're invited to say it with me. I value the clarity that comes from distinguishing between truth, facts, and opinions. When we remember who we are, the living I am of God, we see through opinions. We evaluate facts with wisdom, and we anchor ourselves in unchanging truth. And from that clarity, we become instruments of healing, of unity, and transformation. Let us walk forward together, open at the top, grounded in truth, and willing to write a new story, one built by love, shaped by wisdom, and guided by the power for good that lives within all of us. Blessed be. I invite our practitioners and ministers to stand as they hold the consciousness of truth for this beloved community. And I invite us into this time of prayer. As I close my eyes, I open my heart. I allow my awareness to shift upward, open at the top, ready to receive and recognize that one power, that one presence, that one intelligence that informs and is all life. It is the beauty of the mountains around us. It is the beauty of the red rock deserts that Dave and I drove through. It is the beauty of the smiles and the sparkles from the faces of people we meet each and every day. This is the truth that I call forth in this moment. And as I stand here this morning, I know my awareness is such that I am alive, awake, aware, the one. And I know as this is true for me, this is true for each and every beloved in this community and beyond. God is. I am. This is the truth. This is the truth that I bless each of us with this day. So grateful that I get to share this with this community. Grateful to know this truth. Grateful to know that as the word is spoken, it is already done in spirit. And so I simply release this word, allowing it to be. And together we say, and so it is.
Thank you, God, for everything. 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 Thank you, God, for everything.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now we get to move into our time of conscious giving. So I invite you, if you have not already done so, to prepare your gift. And as you prepare your gift, I invite you to place your gift on your heart. The heart being the space where love comes through the greatest. And repeat with me our affirmation. I joyfully celebrate the flow of God through me. I am grateful for receiving and giving to my spiritual community. I give thanks, always knowing God is my source. And so it is.
I can see clearly now the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. I think I can make it now, the rain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. nothing but blue sky. Look around, nothing but blue sky. Look all around, there's nothing but blue sky. Look straight ahead, nothing but blue sky. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day.
Yes, yes, yes. You'll be returning, won't you? Yes. Yeah. Woo! Thank you, thank you. All right, I want to ask our practitioners to stand again so that you may see who they are, practitioners and ministers. They are available for prayer after service down in our prayer room, down the hall to the right, the last room on the right there. And they are the ones who can help you know the truth of who you are. So please avail yourselves of them. There's also a prayer box in the back. If you don't have the time, you've got to get home to that thing that's happening early this afternoon. Write your prayer request out, put it in the box, and then they will pray over it. All right, Bobby?
Okay. All right, it's time for our gracious giving. Mr. Augustine, would you draw one, read it, and who it came from?
Okay, the Gracious Giving. The name of the organization is Keep Colorado Springs Beautiful. Keep Colorado Springs Beautiful is a local nonprofit organization dedicated to improving the lives and the beautification of our city and neighborhoods. And this was nominated by Michelle Fine.
And are we ready for the peace song? All right, my favorite part.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that is meant to be. With God as our center, united are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Oh, let peace begin with me. Let this be each boy